it got very bad, but I don't want to delve into that.
That'll be another story for another day. Yeah.
Yeah, but then pretty much that's how it started for me. So I was kind of doing my own thing. That's when I joined a modeling agency. I started doing some 1 or 2 stuff. I started doing creative art stuff to sell and make money.
Okay, creative art, like what exactly were you doing?
More or less like how Kovic found me.
Oh, okay.
I used to make bracelets.
Oh, okay.
You know, those.
So I mean, as you've walked us through the process, it's all about creativity,
yes.
hands-on skills.
Yes, hands-on skills, yes. Wow. So I think I probably got that from my parents.
Yeah.
Because my parents are creatives.
Okay.
Right, my mom sews.
And your dad,
my dad
too
was also like a tailor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a creative something.
Yeah.
So I think I got that from them. Yes. So I was doing these bracelets, you know, customized bracelets and selling them. I've done t-shirt printing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like printing it myself, selling it. And then I got to a point I started sewing.
Okay.
So I taught myself how to use the machine. Because my dad had the machines and all that. So I taught myself how to use the machine. And then eventually I started doing something to sell and make money.
Yeah.
Then throughout that journey, I started making bags, leather bags. So me doing those leather bags, I got that idea from when I used to go to the visual class and watch how they do their stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so I got the idea from there, how to use leather. Okay. So I went to the market, bought this drawstring bag, tore it apart, watched how it was done, and then I used a different fabric to make it. And then I started selling it to secondary schools and all of that. So during their visiting, I'll go there, spot someone randomly, talk to them, ask them, you know, if they would like to be my marketer. And then they sell the bags for me. I go there, I take the money, I pay them a commission. Yeah, so that's how it was. So that's how it started for me. All this while, I had found photography already. Yeah. And then what I was doing with photography was I was just reading and watching videos on photography. You know, you have to start from somewhere. And for me, I started from Google. You know, just simply going and typing like, what is photography? And then, you know, continuing from there. Because you need to understand what it is. Because I had no knowledge about it. And then, thankfully, I was on this platform with these photographers. So it was much easier as well, you know, reaching out to people, asking them, I want to learn, teach me, you know, that kind of thing. And the truth of the fact is, a lot of the times, it's very hard for an already established photographer to take someone who wants to now come and learn photography and come and teach you from scratch. Because we want you to have made the effort to learn something on your own already. Yeah. So then it's much easier to build up on it. Or if you come to me and I say, oh, this is a camera, I mentioned shutter speed, I mentioned something about the camera, you have an idea. It's not like I'm not coming to explain to you from scratch what is a camera. You know, these are things you can learn on your own. You know, because we have like free resources on the internet. So mostly when you are approaching a photographer to learn something as a beginner, you need to already have an established knowledge. Then it makes it easier to, you know, for the photographer to build up on what you have on it. Because if they mention something, they know you already are exposed to it. So that's how it started for me. And then whilst I was doing my business, selling my stuff, I was still reading about photography. I was, you know, learning about photography. I would go to other photographers' place, tell them, like, you know, to teach me 1 or 2 stuff and all that. And I'm more of like a practical person, not a theory person. So I like to be taught, like hands-on. Like I said, when I see it, then I can do it. Yes. So some of the times I had to go to some photographers for them to teach me practically before I understood the theory I was reading online. Okay. Pretty much. So that's how it started. And then, so there was a point in my life, I was doing photography, but I would say I was doing my selling and sewing thing, like, let's say 80%, and photography like 20%. But I never let go of the photography dream. I was still like pursuing it. And then COVID hit. So when COVID hit, that's when I was forced to go into photography full time. Yes, because now the places that I used to sell to, you know, we had the restrictions, you know, I couldn't go to the schools anymore. And so, I mean, we were under lockdown too as well. So then that forced me to stay home and then, you know, sharpen my skills. So I sharpened my skills and then, I mean, that's how it has been till now. But somewhere along the lines, I did do an internship with a certain photographer. So I did like a 1-year internship with a certain photographer. Yes. Right now, if you tell beginners or people that want to enter into photography to, you know, understudy someone, they're not willing to make that sacrifice.
Wow. But that is serious.
Yeah. But if you want to get somewhere that is worth going, you need to sacrifice something.
You have to.
And for me, that was me sacrificing like 1 year of my life.
Yeah.
1 year of my life to dedicate myself to learn under someone.
Yeah.
And if you see that as a loss, it wasn't a loss, because later you're going to reap the benefits later.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what I did. Somewhere along the line, I did an internship with a photographer. I finished, and then I worked with some people as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't just wake up and became my own boss or became a photographer on my own, and I have my own equipment and I have my own stuff. It doesn't work like that. Yes. So you need to be with people, and through that you learn. You learn, you make money, you save money.
Did you know that in simple terms, we are just saying that you went through the apprenticeship program?
I did.
Yeah. I mean, I would say youth of today would not even buy into the idea that they have to go through apprenticeship. Yes, you may have the knowledge. Probably theoretical aspect, but when it comes to the practical aspect, I believe it's through the apprenticeship. As you work with somebody for a whole year before you became the Ella that we know. Wow. Yeah. That's great.
Because I mean, that gives you the foundation.
Yeah.
Yes, and if the foundation is destroyed, like you can't have anything to build up on it. So you need to build a strong foundation as you're starting off, and that would help shape how your future will be like.
Wow. You are still with PWTN Diaries. You are here with Ella, the photographer. So going through how she started, her background. Now she's even started with the next question that I was about to ask, the challenges. You've even started with the challenges. So we'll continue with the challenges, and then you give us the ultimate picture.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's take it from there and see.
All right. So as I was saying, when it comes to some of the challenges, making that sacrifice to learn a craft, because there has to be a period of sacrifice. So just like the seed goes into the soil and it's hidden for a period of time before it's finally seen, you need to also go through that process where you are hidden for some time, and then you put in the work, so that when you come out, everybody's going to be like, oh wow, like, you know, where have you been? Everybody's going to see the growth. Everybody's going to see what you can do. Right. So that's one of the challenges upcoming photographers or upcoming photographers not wanting to go through the process, not wanting to make the sacrifice. Okay. And then also one of the challenges that I would say I also faced was being a female in a male-dominated field. I faced the challenges that women face when dealing with men. Right. That's one of the things that I faced, because I mean, there were times where I had to go to people's houses, you know, because here in Ghana, a lot of photographers work from home. So if you want to learn from somebody, go to their home studio, their home, and then, you know, sometimes I faced some sort of like harassment from some of these guys. So that was one challenge I faced as a female coming up. But then I didn't let those things deter me. Yes, and then I still pushed on. And I mean, growing up or coming up, some people used to say that, hey, you are everywhere, because they'll see me everywhere, because like I want to learn. So you see me here, you see me here, you see me this photographer, you see me this photographer, you know, because I wanted, like I was hungry to learn. Like there was this burning passion in me.
Energy. Even when I saw you, it's energy.
And when I put my mind to something, like I don't like started something I can't finish. So when I put my mind to something that I want to do this, like I really go all out and then like see through with it. So I would say photography is one of the things in my life that I started that I'm still doing. I mean, there's lots of things in my life that I started that it had to come to an end, or had to put an end to it. And photography is one of the things that has stood strong, and I'm still doing that till date.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So we are still with Ella, the photographer, and this is Professional Women in TVET Network Diaries. We are here to inspire, we are here to motivate, we are here to encourage you, whether you are in the business already, whether you are a startup, whether you are a student and you want to be in the TVET sector. All you need to do is follow us on our social media handles and also join our community with the numbers scrolling on the screen. So Ella, tell us the ultimate picture. What do you have when it comes to photography?
So when it comes to photography right now, my most ultimate goal right now is to establish a photography studio space.
Okay.
Like a space where I can use for studio rentals.
Okay.
So that's pretty much my closest goal right now.
Yeah.
To get a bigger space. I have a studio right now.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a studio space I can open up for rentals.
Oh, okay.
Because of the nature of where I am.
Okay.
So I want to be able to get to a point where I can open a commercial studio space for rentals. Yeah. Yes.
So if somebody is out there who may want to venture into photography, especially females, you know, our program is all for females. What would you say? What would be your word to that female who may or wishes to enter the photography space?
So if there's anyone out there, especially females who want to venture into photography, what I'm going to say is that right now things are much easier than it was 10 years ago, than it was 8 years ago when I started. Things are way much easier. There's a lot of resources out there. So if you have interest in entering into photography or venturing into photography, one thing I'm going to tell you is to be hungry for information, be hungry for knowledge. And right now we have so many platforms where you can get free knowledge. That's somewhere you can start from. So there's YouTube. You can start from YouTube because you need to have some form of knowledge. And then also you should find somebody that inspires you, that is also willing to take you in, to mentor you. You need to have a mentor, somebody you're looking up to. When I started, I had female photographers I was looking up to. They weren't here in Ghana. They were, you know, outside the country and all of that. And I think that's one of the things that also helped me to come out more, because I was looking at what they were doing, how confident they were with their craft, because there wasn't like any example here in Ghana for me to actually look at and learn from. So looking at people from outside the country, what they were doing, how they were doing their things, that also helped me to get to this point. So I'll say get a mentor and then go for knowledge like on your own. There's ChatGPT, there's YouTube, there's a lot of platforms actually, yeah.
This brings us to the end of PWTN Diaries with Ella the photographer. This has been an interesting interview, conversation with Ella. I've enjoyed every bit of this conversation. We are inviting you to share your story with us, just like what Ella did. If you are in the TVET space, send us a DM with the number scrolling on our screen, and then we'll reach out to you. Follow us on all our social media handles: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok.